Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to day one of my 31 Days of Horror. So far, I've done this for 3 years. Seems like a lot longer, but yep, this is my 4th year doing it, where I'm going to be doing a review a day for, yes, 31 days. So, of course, all throughout Halloween, I'll be grabbing different films to review. Some I have selected for certain days, some I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to grab this one. Haven't reviewed it. I find the 31 Days of Horror very interesting because it allows me to go through my collection of some films. I'm like, do I want to kind of watch that or not? Now I'm like, I'm going to force myself, grab it, watch it. If it's good, all right. If it's not, well, you're going to get a stinky review and then it goes in the return pile. But it helps weed out the collection, which is pretty cool because there's some stinkers out there. And just by looking at cover art, you're like, oh, this looks great. No. And vice versa, the cover looks like crap, and then you watch it, you're like, holy shit, this movie's awesome. So without further ado, since it's 2020, and it's been a shitty year, but let's start off with a film made in 2020, and since, you know, everyone got stuck at home, everyone's in isolation and everything, let's do the film that was actually made in isolation. It was made in quarantine kind of deal. It has to deal with everyone who did everything at home, sending their stuff to turn this into a full-length feature. And I am talking about Dark Web Mystery Box. This is an independent film done by Tony Newton and Josh Schultz. So this was actually made in isolation, made in quarantine. So I think this kind of fits perfectly for day one because everyone got stuck indoors. People didn't have to work. Me, I had to work, and I had to work and all this shit. But anyway, with Dark Web Mystery Box, is pretty much you have a bunch of YouTubers, podcasters, and everything. They're pretty much doing their thing. And each of them receives a box in the mail. They all know who it's from and whatnot, and of course, they all do their unboxing videos, and they start talking about what's inside. Some get Dybbuk boxes, which usually contain, supposedly contain a spirit, candles, trinkets. Some receive like weird masks. One guy received, I think, a pissed on bunny rabbit, and a bunch of other weird shit. But everything has in common is everyone receives a videotape, a VHS tape, that says, "Play me." So, of course, throughout the whole videos, guess what everyone's doing? Trying to find a VCR to play this mystery VHS tape and figure out what the heck's going on. So, of course, they're all doing their things, and then we all find out what's on this VHS tape. It's pretty much like a snuff film, and someone's getting slaughtered and whatnot. And, of course, they all turn it off. They're all dumbfounded, like, who sent me this? Some are really pissed off, going, why dare you send me this tape, whoever sent this to you, etc., etc. Well, come to find out, after watching this tape, within a certain time span, you start seeing things or start hearing things. You start going a little crazy, almost up to your demise, to where you're dead. Very familiar to the movie The Ring. I think that's where they got the idea from. Instead of, you know, finding the VHS tape, hey, let's all send it out somewhere and send it to a bunch of people stuck indoors to watch this tape to get you, which I thought was a really cool idea, especially made in quarantine. So that's pretty much the gist of this movie, and I thought it was really interesting. I liked it. If you're a fan of The Ring, Ringu and all those type of movies, I think you got a fan of this because it's pretty much the same thing. You watch the tape, X amount of days passes, and you die. Well, here they go crazy, and then some commit suicide, some do die, some commit murder. So it's back and forth between different ones. Some of the videos that these people make, some are kind of long and drawn out. You're like, oh my god, this guy's still talking. Some are like, what the heck just happened? It was quick. Some I don't know who they are. Some I do know who they are. Like you have Sean T. Phillips in here, aka Cool Duder. My friend Rihanna is in here. She has her podcast. So she's been doing stuff with her podcast there. That's Rihanna Nicole. And a bunch of other people who, I'm sorry, I don't really know as much. But they do their whole spiels, which I thought was kind of neat. And this is a great way to do and deal with isolation. Just a box shows up, you're like, hey, I'm going to show this off on my channel. Boom. Guess what happens? Now you're infected. Now, I like how it is, it's a snuff film. It's nothing, you know, where it's just, you know, black and white shit splatters. Here's an eyeball. Here's a butterfly flap. And here's some guy flying through the air. No, this is actually a legit thing happening. They're all pretty much the same. They're all dumbfounded. They're all, grotesque out. Not like, ooh, I'm going to watch this some more, and ooh, I got a heart on just because I'm watching it. No, you don't get any of that. You pretty much get people pretty much shocked value and death, pretty much. And that's pretty much the gist. And inside you get a cool sticker, signed card, and the disc itself that says Play Me. So that's what it says on the VHS tape. I liked it. So yeah, that is Dark Web Mystery Box. Now, the possible 10, I'd probably give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It's been done before, but again, it's done in isolation. This is the first time it's been done. So hats off to that, and way to do during 2020. Hey, let's do a film where everyone just sends in your video. I'll compile it, compose it, do whatever we need to do. Boom, we got ourselves a movie. Good idea, guys. I hope they do a sequel. Maybe they'll do like a Dark Web mystery, you know, another mystery box where we have a mystery DVD inside, or, you know, progressed to like the next level. Funny, like a laser disc. Oh, let me go find a laser disc player. No, but maybe a mystery DVD or a mystery blue, where all of a sudden they watch, and of course more people start going crazy. But again, that's what it is. So here you go, guys. This is day 1 of my 31 Days of Horror, where I reviewed Dark Web Mystery Box. If you're looking out to find this, go on to Facebook if you have it, and it's done by Vestra Pictures. If I can get a cool here, you can pause it there. Sorry for the glare, but that's whatever you want. Jeez, there you go. So pause it, or just look Dark Web Mystery Box, and you can probably find it on there. I think it's be cool added to your collection, especially if you like independent horror films. This is a cool one, especially to deal with the sucky 2020. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more days to come. And put your comments down below, your thoughts. If you've seen this one or not, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. If you're in it, cool. Put a comment down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more horror. Later, guys. Peace.